Welcome to Mega Talk, and still the talk show in boxing. We have a great guest here today in Richie Ghent. Richie, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. But there's a big, massive fight coming up with the one and only ranked number 5 in the world by the WBA, Conah Walker. What have you got to say about this big fight coming up?
Excited. Very excited as a team. We can't wait. It's been a good old 14-week training camp. No stone's been unturned. Everything's all ready to go, and we're ready to rock and roll Saturday night.
Very cliched, but you know when people say the hardest camp that they've ever had, the best, what's different from one camp to the next?
I think nutrition done right, conditioning done right, injury-free. All them little things play a massive part of camps, and everything's gone great so far.
Do you think that there's any problems what you see coming up with Crocker, anything what Conah has to look out for, anything that you've trained for in particular for this fight?
Every fight's we plan, and every fight we worked on things that could benefit Conah. So we're going in there 100% ready. We've ticked the boxes, and we're expecting fireworks.
Well, one of the things which have come out from all the interviews, Crocker punches like a horse kicks. What do you want to say about that?
I think everyone at this level has got a dig. Everyone at this level's tough. Everyone at this level's got boxing IQ. Yes, some might have better IQ than others. Some might punch a bit harder than others. Some might have a better chin than others. That's just the game we're in, and that's the level of boxing we're now stepping into. So we're fully prepared. Physically, he's mentally prepared, and as a team, we've been ready for the ding dong.
One of the things which I loved what Conah says, I said, so Conah, what's after this? And he's like, he looked at me to say, there's no after this, this is it. Everything is all focused on this. This is like his world title.
Yeah, so we always say, don't ever look past any opponent. It's been done before in the past where people are talking about the fight after the fight. So-and-so's boxing him afterwards. And we're just like, do you know what, let's just concentrate on your job. That's what pro boxing is. It's a job, and he's got a job to do Saturday night. So forget anything past Saturday night, and then on Sunday, with a nice cold beer, sit down and discuss moving forward what we want to happen next and what potentially could happen next.
You do know that there's names like Errol Spence Jr., there's Crawford, there's benn, Adrian Broner, just to mention a few who are ranked in the WBA ranking.
Yeah, the ranking he's got with the WBA. It's been fully earned. 2 good performances. I say good performance, great performance against Cyrus. We knew the outcome before when we first got offered that fight. It was like we jumped all over it, and it was a big yes. And then now he's mixing in that top 5. So anything can happen. He's knocking on the doors to a big opportunity.
Do you think that Conah's actually acknowledged enough?
I think now people have started to realise what it's all about now. And that just comes from being on small hall shows and not many people knowing about him. Then the platform we've now been given, people are becoming more aware of what he's all about, and he's exciting. He talks well. He can sell a fight. He ticks the boxes for a promoter. So yeah, I think the next couple of fights moving forward, people will know what he's all about. A lot more people will know who Conah Walker is after Saturday night.
The word bandwagon comes to mind, but yeah, I suppose that's just boxing.
Yeah, that's just the sport we're in. So you just gotta jump on that train and enjoy the journey. A boxer's career is a short journey. So if you've got someone who you enjoy going to watch and you can have a great night out whilst doing it, then go and have a great night out and enjoy a ding dong.
Richie, why did you become a trainer?
I'd always been involved in helping the amateurs with Paul Goff from Priory Park when I was boxing amateur myself, and then I turned professional. And then I retired from boxing, I think it was 23. Not fully retired, just thought I'd have a little break. Went and lived in Spain for 4 months, come back, and then I realised that my vision and my goals had slightly changed. I wanted my own house. I wanted to be on that property ladder. I wanted a family. And the small law boxing that I was on, it was hard work to nutrition, dieting all the time, training, which I enjoyed, but you can't live one life and then want the other. So I was committed to full-time coaching and personal training.
And is there any advice that you give any of the young people who are coming through to become into boxing clubs, like our youth clubs have been closed down? There's not many boxing clubs.
Yeah, I think with the youth today, moving forward, it's that role model they're missing. I really do believe it's some of these individuals I work with in the gym, through all different organisations. There's some great kids that come through these doors, and we work with them 2-3 times a week. And it's when they leave here, for example, you might have an individual come in, a young person who's feeling down, not had the best day at school. Within that hour, we can try and change the spirits. But then it's when they leave here, that's where the problems start. There's no youth centres for them at all in Wolverhampton to go to apart from the way. But then everyone's got to catch the bus to the way. It's not working. We need to open up more youth centres in each town, and bring back the old way, where role models can play their part. Youth, the people who run the centres can actually get to know them individuals and trust them individuals, and then build positive relationships up, basically. Because sometimes a child's safest place isn't at home, and I think a lot of us forget that. A lot of us go on to parents and nice food, but there's some kids around Wolverhampton that haven't got them privileges, unfortunately.
Thank you, Richie. Is there anything that you want to end with? Any way that you want to promote your boxing centre or anything? How can people find you if they want to join your gym?
Yes, so I'm on social media, RG BoxFit. We run classes from 4 years old up to adults on a weekly basis. We've got an amateur boxing club which is doing well. So if you are interested in getting started in boxing, then let me know. We do have free funded projects running at the moment. So we've got the Box to Beat It programme, which is being funded by England Boxing, where we're running a free session for 10 to 16-year-olds who might be struggling with mental health, confidence, and just want to step into the sport of boxing and see what it does for them. So we have that running. So if you are interested in that, then get in touch.
Thank you very much for participating in Mega Talk.
No problems. Thanks for having me.